In this video, I'm going to talk about how and where to store information in your planner. And I'm going to show you how to retrieve information from your planner in 10 seconds or less. Also, I'm going to talk about 3 keys to using the Franklin Planner system. This is video 5 and the final video of a series of videos that I am doing on what I learned from the Franklin Planner online course. If you didn't know, Franklin Planner offers a free online course. I will link that course underneath this video and you can access it by expanding the description area and clicking on the link. Also, you can save money on the franklinplanner.com website by using discount promo code Tonya Plans. First, I'm going to start this video by talking about 3 keys to using the Franklin Planner system. So these are 3 suggestions from Franklin Planner that they feel that will make you more effective. Number 1, use only one personal management system. Now your system can consist of your planner, your computer, and your phone. That's a system. But they recommend you use only one. The second key to using the Franklin Planner system is to keep it with you. If your planner is always with you, then you can plan and make changes to your plans at any time. Number 3, eliminate floating paper. Whenever possible, you want to incorporate information directly in your planner. When you use loose sheets of paper or sticky notes, they can get lost too easily, and then it's hard to refer back to the information later. Also, Franklin Planner recommends that if you have a daily planner like I do, this is the original daily planner, which is a day on 2 pages. If you have a daily planner, they recommend that you carry 3 months of daily planner pages in your planner. They recommend that you carry the prior month daily planner pages, the current month, and the future month. They also recommend that you carry all 12 of your monthly tabs. So here's an example of my monthly tabs. That way, if you don't have the daily planner pages in your planner, you can always put time-specific information here on your monthly tabs. Franklin Planner also recommends that you carry your master task list. In my particular planner, my master task list is right here on the back of my monthly tabs. So even if an event is not time-specific, let's say you know you want to do a certain activity in this particular month, but you don't know when, you can put that on your master task list. So that way you always have a place to put your information. Now personally, I carry 4 months of daily planner pages in my binder. I have rings that are 1.25 inches, and there is enough room to carry 4 months of daily planner pages, as well as some weekly planner pages and some other forms in my planner. Store all of the information that you need to have at your fingertips inside your planner. If you have other information that you don't need day to day, that can be stored in a filing cabinet or on your computer. Now next I'm going to talk about exactly where you can capture information in your planner, and then I'm going to show you a method for retrieving it in 10 seconds or less. There are 2 major locations in the Franklin Planner that's designed to capture information, and those 2 places where you can capture information are number 1, your daily notes page, and number 2, the tab sections in the back of your planner. The notes page is similar to using a notebook or a sticky note, but it's easier to find because you'll always will have it with you. So now let's talk about what goes on your notes pages. Let me show you my notes pages up close while I'm talking. Now what goes on your notes pages are miscellaneous items, single entry items, and non-categorized items. Now when you're capturing information from a meeting or a phone call, Franklin Planner recommends that you number the items in parentheses because this will help you find it easier later. So for example, let's say you have a phone call that comes in and it's the insurance company, they're getting back to you, and you make a note, insurance company, phone call, and you're going to write down who you spoke with and what you guys spoke about, who's responsible for paying the bill. Is it you or the insurance company? You write all that down there. Now Franklin Planner says to number the item in parentheses, and notice I just put a 1 there. And let's say later on that day you have a conference call with someone. You need a place to write your notes. This is where you can write your notes on your daily notes pages. It already captures the date that you are having the call. So let's say you write down, okay, I'm having a conference call with my boss and he wants me to do this, this, and this because we have an audit coming up and he wants to make sure that we are prepared. So I'm writing my notes and all that type of information right here. So that I want to use a 2. So just to show you what I mean by putting items in parentheses. Now let's talk about how to capture information in the tabbed sections of your planner. Now you are going to use your tab sections for categorized items, items that go together, items that are alike. So this is where you're going to capture things that may have multiple entries, like project notes, minutes from regular team meetings, coaching rosters, team information, business expenses. You can also make a tab section for client information. You can have a section for your favorite restaurants, your reading list, or spreadsheets. You can add separate documents, punch holes in them, and put them in your tab sections. So in the starter kit, if you don't have tab sections, some planners come with it, but if you don't, in your starter kit, you get all of these tabs. Actually, there are 2 more tabs here. You get all of these tabs in your starter kit, and this starter kit was like under $7 with the discount code. So you see there are some tab sections that are in numbers there. You could use those tab sections, or you can make your own. I will be doing a separate video to give you some ideas on the type of tab sections you can have in your planner. With me, I have 1 tab section because I try to keep my planner from getting too full. I have 1 tab section that I call notes, and this is where I put my YouTube video notes. This is where it should go. It's a tab section. They're all like entries. This is a category. YouTube content is a category. As you can see here, I have some notes on future videos that I want to do. For example, here I want to do a video on the advantages to having a planner in 2020. Is it still relevant? And you know I think it is. But as I think of ideas for this video, I put them here on this page. This is where I categorize all the information on a certain topic. Now we are still talking about capturing information in the tabs of your planner, which is where you can categorize certain information. Now some people do not like to use just plain note pages and write their information. Some people want to use a more structured form to write notes and categorize them. Well, this is where the information records form comes in. Now, this form can be used to categorize like information. You can use it for keeping track of client visits, long-term projects, notes from recurring meetings. And what's nice about these forms is that you can put individual contact information at the top there, and there's plenty of space to record every time you interact with a particular person or on a particular topic. All your notes could go there, so it will be easy to follow up. And these information records can be stored in your tab section alphabetically, so they're easy to find. So now we're going to talk about retrieving information using your monthly index. And here's an example of my monthly index for December. Some people have this in their planner and they don't know how to use it or what it's for. When you think of the monthly index, simply think of it as a table of contents. And it's going to be an easy way for you to retrieve the information that you're looking for. But simply think of your monthly index again as a table of contents. In my planner, I have the original daily planner. I get a monthly index on the back of my monthly calendar tabs. So this is great because the monthly index is actually on a harder cardboard and will last because if I refer to it often, it's on the sticker paper. You also get a monthly index in your original daily planner pages at the beginning of each month. So if you need more than one page to write down things that you need to refer to later, you get another monthly index page with your daily planner pages. Now, the monthly index page should be filled out as you go along. So now I'm going to give you an example of how I use the monthly index page. A few days ago, I called Best Buy because I purchased an item from there, and which is an electronics store if you didn't know what Best Buy was. And I purchased an item and they have a price match guarantee. And they agreed to give me a refund of difference for an item that I purchased. And they said that I would get the refund within 7 to 10 business days. Now let's say 7 to 10 business days pass and I don't get the refund. And then I'm thinking, gosh, what date was it that I talked to that person? I know I wrote their name down. When did I talk to that person? So now I have a situation where I need to be able to retrieve information from my planner. Because I recorded a note about the conversation on my monthly index page, only thing I have to do is take a look at my different monthly index pages to see when the call happened. I'm not having to flip through a million daily planner pages because I can use my monthly index as a table of contents. So when I look here, I see that I had the call with Best Buy on May 3rd, and then there is a -1. So how you do this is you put the date that you want to recall something here on the monthly index, and then beside the date you're going to put a dash and that number that you put in parentheses that we talked about a few minutes ago. So I know that I had the call with Best Buy on May 3rd, and I need to reference the note that's in parentheses with a 1. So if I go to May 3rd, here I see the note that I had with Best Buy. I see who I spoke with and all that information. There's a 1 in parentheses. That's why they call this the parentheses method. Now that's an easy way, and in 10 seconds or less, where you can find the information that you're looking for in your planner. So now let's talk about how to retrieve information in your planner quickly using the information record. Now, let's say that you had a team meeting, your boss asked you to do one thing. And so you said, okay, fine, that information can stay here on my daily notes pages. It was a single time thing. Let's say then you have another meeting and the boss wants you to head this whole project. So now you feel like, okay, I want to categorize information on this project. I have some notes written in my daily planner pages, but now I want to move it to the information record so I can keep all of the information together. So where you wrote your first note in your daily notes pages about your team meeting, there you will put in parentheses IR. That indicates that you have more information on the information record. And also on your monthly index tab, when you reference the information there, you also want to put an IR in parentheses so you know, that jogs your memory, that you have additional information in your information record. This eliminates the need for double entries and you only have to write it once. The parentheses retrieval method is beneficial because it eliminates you getting frustrated because you can't find information in your planner. I hope you found this information helpful. I have really enjoyed doing this series on what I've learned from the Franklin Planner course, and I hope that you found it helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you actually use more than one planner. And if you do, I would like to know what you use those planners for. I love talking to you guys, so please feel free to comment away.